I am in love with you, my baby, not the way stories finish, but the way they begin and refuse to end. Not the kind of love that shouts once and disappears into silence, but the kind that whispers your name even when the world is loud, even when I am tired, even when nothing is easy. I am in love with you, in the quiet seconds before sleep, when my heart suddenly remembers you, for no reason at all, and smiles without permission. In those moments, I don't choose you. You arrive like breath, like instinct, like something written into me, long before I knew how to read love. My baby, if love had a shape, it would look like the way I think of you, when I'm trying not to. If love had a sound, it would be the way my chest softens, when your name crosses my mind. And if love had a home, it would live in the space you've quietly occupied inside me, without ever asking for permission. I am in love with you, in ways language struggles to carry. I love you with unfinished sentences, with thoughts that trail off into feeling, with pauses where my heart speaks, louder than my mouth ever could. Sometimes I want to explain it, to define it neatly, to make it make sense, but love like this doesn't fit into boxes. It spills, it stays, it refuses to be reduced. Baby, I love you when I'm strong, and I love you when I'm breaking. I love you when I know exactly who I am, and when I'm still figuring it out. This love doesn't depend on perfect days. It survives the ordinary ones. It walks with me through confusion, through longing, through the moments when all I can do is hope. I am in love with you, the way night is in love with the moon. Not because it owns it, but because it waits for it, trusts it, orbits its light without ever trying to dim it. I don't want to cage you. I don't want to change you. I want to stand beside you and say, be exactly who you are. I love you there. My baby, there are 1,000 versions of me. The quiet one, the foolish one, the hopeful one, the wounded one, and somehow you are loved by all of them. Even the parts of me that don't yet know how to love themselves, know how to love you. I love you in small ways that never make it into poems. The way I imagine your reactions, the way I replay conversations, the way I smile at my phone, like it just told me a secret. Love isn't always fireworks. Sometimes it's a steady flame that refuses to go out, even in the wind. I am in love with you, my baby, and it is not a demand, it is not a claim. It is a gift I offer every day, again and again, with open hands. You don't owe me perfection. You don't owe me forever. You only owe yourself honesty. And I will love you in the truth of who you are. If one day you are tired, I will love you quietly. If one day you are distant, I will love you patiently. If one day you are afraid, I will love you gently. This love does not rush you. It walks at your pace and matches your breath. My baby, I don't love you because you saved me. I love you because you saw me, because you exist in a way that made my heart say, pay attention. This matters. And once my heart decided that, there was no turning back. I imagine futures not as promises, but as possibilities, moments where your laughter fills a room, where silence between us is comfortable, where love doesn't need to perform because it already belongs. Even if those futures change shape, the feeling remains. That's how real this is. I am in love with you, in the way my soul leans forward. When I think of you, as if it recognizes something familiar, something it has been missing, without knowing what to call it. Maybe love is recognition. Maybe it's remembrance. Maybe it's two hearts speaking a language older than words. My baby, if you ever doubt this, remember, I don't love you loudly for attention. I love you deeply for truth. I love you when no one is watching, when there's nothing to gain, when it's just me and the honesty of my own heart. I am in love with you, not because you are perfect, but because you are real, because you exist with flaws and fire, softness and strength, and somehow that combination feels like home. So here I am, not asking, not begging, not claiming, just standing in the open with a heart that says, I am in love with you, my baby. In this moment, in this truth, in this feeling that refuses to fade. And if love is a journey, then this is where I am walking, step by step, with your name written quietly in every heartbeat. If you want, I can. I'm baby. I'm baby. Not small in heart, not weak in feeling, but gentle in the way I love you. Like dawn touching the edge of night without asking permission. I'm baby, the name you whisper when the world gets loud, when your shoulders grow tired from carrying storms no one else can see. I'm baby, the one who listens, even when your words fall apart, even when silence speaks louder than 1,000 explanations. I'm baby, born from longing, raised by hope, made of soft promises and unbreakable faith. I don't arrive, we.